There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline.
Darius Garland.
And, of course, Donovan Mitchell. He's a big ticket to foul. Don't go without him, though.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago, obviously looking long-term rather than short.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. It's a three-point game.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Stolen by Okoro. For three, Bridges. The rebound by Halliburton. No one near Turner as he lets it go. His three-pointer's off the mark. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Over to the wing. Outside Garland. The Cavaliers with another miss. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Granger misses.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
The slam dunk by Garland.
You see the opportunistic attitude of Garland. Exceptional job knifing through the defense and finishing with force.
Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And it's the Pacers with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Pass to Claxton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
What a slam by Halliburton. Using that agility to make a statement.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Garland left side. Mobley is screened. Beyond the arc. Here's Claxton, and that one is stuffed right through.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Bridges, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Granger outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
.30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Okoro. In the corner, it's Bridges. From outside, off the mark. Pacers trailed by 10. Here's Granger. Defended by Bridges. Granger misses. Garland feeling it out a little bit. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Garland's got 11 points. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He delivered 9 points from three-point range.
22. Youth Dance Team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland. Driving to the basket. And McConnell gets it to go. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize. Yeah, they've got into a nice flow this quarter.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
On the wing, Granger. For the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Mobley is screened. The wide open look here for Garland. Another three for Cleveland.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Bridges with it. Out guarded by Hield. Three-pointer. Bridges misses. Pacers trailed by 11. The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
And the Pacers finished 25-47 last season. Their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
To the middle. Here's Mathurin. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
The wide open look here for Lopez. No good on the triple. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Smith outside. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Right wing, 6 to shoot. Here's Mathurin. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Smith with the stuff.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Here's McConnell. Can't hit that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
Smith wide open. He fires. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
And the rejection by Smith. Screen by Smith. On the wing, Jackson. Smith outside. Pass to McConnell. There's the triple. Neesmith can't get it to go. Now, here is McGrady. Drills it from outside. McGrady's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Halliburton right side. Back to Granger. Halliburton outside. Baseline J on the way. Kept alive. Pass to Hield. It's tipped. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Bridges got the first basket of the second half here for the Cavs. Halliburton outside. Inside. Turner. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Garland with it. Halliburton picks him up.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now Cleveland moving it up. And Mobley throws it down.
Making himself available. A little hustle and good positioning makes Mobley the option on the fast break.
Back to Turner. Here's Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Down low. Pass to Okoro. Garland with it. He's got 14. This one for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland had some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. It was pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 14. Launches it. Garland, no good. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Halliburton for three. Indiana again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Second shot opportunity.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
A slam dunk by Garland.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter. Oh, great ball movement there. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Granger misses.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
Pacers trail by 21. Pass to Mathurin. It's deflected. Bridges for three. Sinks the triple. Bridges got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And that's the kind of league pass we've come to expect from him.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Claxton with the bucket.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Smith outside. Puts up a three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Pass to Claxton. Kicks it out to Garland. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And the rejection by Smith. Here's McConnell. Got a hand on it. Mobley right side. And here's Garland for three. Another three for Cleveland.
3 points.
Darius Garland has been leading the charge for Cleveland. Why even bring it inside when you got him on the perimeter? After that quarter,
The Cavaliers, 57. Fans, please give a big round.
and there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Healed with it. Wade picks him up. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Lopez outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Lopez has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Lopez outside. Shakes him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
First personal foul.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
So he gets them both. We've talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Hield left side. Will it go? Knocks down the three ball. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is Hield at his best, a major threat to torch defenses off the catch.
Halliburton outside. In the corner, it's Hield. Pass to McGrady. Fires for three. Warnock grabs the board.
Shocking that he just... bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
On the wing, Granger. On the wing, Turner. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Outside for Halliburton. Launches a three. And Turner is good for three.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
And it's Osman missing. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Nobody near Granger. Nice open look, but it's no good. McGrady with the ball. Outguarded by Hield. Over in the corner, Osman. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. Osman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. On the wing, Turner. All sorts of time. And he hits the jump shot.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Darius Garland.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Granger. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Hits it from three-point range.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean,